boys and girls. How are you today? I hope you're doing really well and enjoying your day so far. Sorry this video is a little late than usual. It's been a crazy day here at my house, that's for sure. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's jump right into our good morning song, but it's not morning anymore, is it? It's afternoon, so I think we need to change the words. Let's sing good afternoon. So it'll go, good afternoon. Are you ready? All right, let's try it. Good afternoon, how are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you, very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? So buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Good job, my friends. A nice job adapting to something new that you haven't done before. All right, we have our story again today. And before we jump into it, I want to go over all of our words. So we're going to do our yellow cards and our pink cards. So first, let's do our yellow cards. My first word, do you remember this one? Size. Size is how big or small something is. Objects come in many different sizes: large, small, tall, short, thin, wide. Our next word is hold. To hold means to keep something in your hand, like I am holding this card. All right, next is real. Real means something that is not make-believe. This bunny over here is real. It's a live animal. This bunny over here is not real because it's a stuffed toy. Okay, next word is picture. A picture is a photograph taken with a camera. Sometimes we put it in a frame to hang it on the wall. You might also take a picture on someone's phone that lives in your house, an adult's phone, and that's a picture too. This word, do you remember this one? It's puddle. A puddle is a small amount of water on the ground. Puddles often happen after it rains or maybe after you run your sprinklers. All right, last yellow card. What's this one? Disappear, which means to go out of sight. Your shadow disappears and you can't see it when you move out of the light into the shade. Great job on your yellow cards. All right, now we're going to do our pink cards. And these are going to be in our story. So I'm going to see if you remember them and if you can identify them and pick them out as we read our story. Are you ready? Here we go. First word. What is this one? Something that is shiny or glittery is sparkly. This word is sparkly. Next word. Whoops. When you look for something, it means to search. This man is searching for something in his couch. Did you get to search for a collection this week? And that's our next word. What is it? A group of things that are brought together from different places is a collection. Awesome. Next we have something that is regular or normal, not special, and that is ordinary. Say ordinary. Yep. One cupcake is ordinary, one cupcake is not. Okay, next word. Proud. When you are proud, you think well of yourself. This boy is proud of the trophy he won. Last one. Remember this. It's something that's worth a lot. What is it? A treasure. It's a lot of treasure in there. Sometimes someone's treasure might look different than yours. Huh. And that's okay. Okay. Here we go into the puddle pail. This story is by Elissa Clevin. It's called The Puddle Pail. And what is that when it tells us the name of the story? Do you remember that word? It's called the title. And the person who writes the story is the author. remember what Ernst and his brother Sol are doing on the beach? They went to find things. Let's read about it. One bright morning after a storm, Ernst, a young blue crocodile, and his big green brother Sol set off for the beach. They skipped through the wet grass and stamped through the mud, drumming on their shiny pails. Show me how you drum. Drum, 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 drum. I'm going to fill my pail with shells, said Sol, who had loved to collect things. I'm going to fill my pail with sand and build a sandcastle, said Ernst, who loved to make things. Maybe I'll find some rocks too, said Sol. Maybe I'll find some rocks too, said Sol, all shapes and colors for my rock collection, and some feathers for my feather collection, and maybe some string. Sol bent down to pick up a rubber band. Just the thing for my rubber band collection. You ought to start a collection, Ernst. Sol has lots of collections, doesn't he? What kind of things does Sol like to collect? He likes rocks and feathers and string. That's a lot of things. Oh, and rubber bands too. Well, I don't know what to collect, Ernst replied. Collect something you really like, said Sol. Something that comes in all different sizes and colors and shapes. That way your collection will be interesting. That means it will be exciting like all of Sol's collections. Ernst watched the clouds make flower shapes and seahorse shapes in the windy sky. He watched a little snake cloud puff up into a dragon. He watched a rabbit cloud curl into a ball. Clouds are interesting, he said. I wish I could collect clouds. Clouds! Exclaimed Sol. You can't collect clouds. Think of something else you like. Do you see all the shapes in the clouds? Pretty fun. Stars, said Ernst, imagining the sky at night. I love to watch the stars. But you can't collect stars either, said Sol. They're too far away and too big and very, very hot. They look so small and cold, said Ernst. I wish I could collect stars. I know, said Sol. Starfishes. You could collect them. I like starfishes in the ocean, said Ernst, but I don't think I want to collect them. Well, Sol suggested, what about star-shaped cookies? You could collect star-shaped butter cookies with frosting, and star-shaped chocolate cookies with sprinkles, Ernst added. And star-shaped cherry cookies with toasted nuts, said Sol. Ernst's mouth watered. That means it got wet because it made him think about all the yummy things he was going to eat. I wish I could collect a bunch of cookies right now in my stomach. Just then, something caught Sol's eye. A bottle cap lying in a puddle. Look at that sparkly bottle cap, Ernst. You could start a bottle cap collection. It's pretty, Ernst agreed, but I like the puddle it's in even more. The puddle? Said Sol. It looks like a little piece of sky on the ground. I wish I could collect it. You can't collect puddles, said Sol. Yes, I can collect puddles, said Ernst. They're not too far away or too big or too hot, and I don't want to eat them. Splish, splash. Ernst scooped the puddle into his pail. Ernst, said Sol, you're not really going to start a puddle collection, are you? Why did Ernst get so excited about his puddle collection? What did he see in there? He saw clouds from the sky. Yes, said Ernst, I am. He scooped up a green puddle round as a saucer. Splash, splash. It joined the other puddle in the pail. Sol rolled his eyes. Since you're going to stay here collecting puddles, I'll go down to the beach by myself and collect real things. Sol doesn't think that these puddles are real, does he? He feels like his brother's just pretending and not making a real collection. are real, thought Ernst as he searched for more to collect. Here's a purple puddle, and a striped one, and a flowered one. Here's a puddle full of diamonds, and a puddle full of squares. A puddle full of gumballs, and a puddle full of brooms. A puddle like an Easter egg, a puddle like a wheel, and a puddle with a pretzel in it. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of different puddles, isn't it? Look at all those. Look at all those puddles he found. He found slippery puddles, smooth puddles, lemony, lettery, cool puddles. Ernst sang a song as he scooped the puddles up. Splish, splash, sang the puddles as they slid into the pail. Sol came back with his pail piled high. Look what I got, Ernst. 12 seashells, 8 feathers, 19 little rocks, 3 clumps of seaweed, a marble, half a nutshell, and a plastic dinosaur without a head. I got a lot of puddles, Ernst announced, all different sizes and colors and shapes. Sol peered into Ernst's pail. Your puddles have all run together. They look like a pail full of ordinary water. It didn't look special to Sol anymore. Why was that? Were they seeing all the same shapes as before? Looks like they're seeing something different. I can see their reflections. Can you? That's the weirdest collection I've ever heard of, Sol replied. What can you do with a puddle? Do you remember what Ernst does with his puddle? Think about it and see if you can tell me. I'll think of something. Ernst carried his pail carefully as they started for home. I know, said Sol. You can help me wash the sand off all my new collections. You can wash your own collections, Ernst replied. I'll think of something else to do with my puddle. Ernst set his puddle pail on the grass and sat down to swing. While he swung, his puddle slowly turned from gold to pink. Why did that happen? Do you remember? Clouds swam in and out of it like fishes. When night fell, stars collected in the puddle pail, and a little piece of the moon too. So what is Ernst seeing in his puddles again? He is seeing reflections of the things around him, right? Oh, and there's the night sky. The reflections change when he moves the puddle and the pail. Early the next morning, Ernst went out to check on his pail. A thirsty dog was drinking from it. You like my magic puddle soup? Ernst asked. The dog wagged her tail and drank some more, leaving Ernst just enough water to paint some watercolor pictures. Ernst painted the dog, and he painted some clouds, and some stars and many puddles. Sol came by, his pail filled with flowers and acorns and leaves. I started some new collections, he said. What have you got there, Ernst? A dog, replied Ernst, and a painting collection. So Ernst created a whole new collection out of his puddle collection, didn't he? Ooh, said Sol. What a collection, with clouds and stars and everything. I used part of my puddle collection to make it, Ernst explained. The dog drank the other part. Ernst petted the dog. He looked at the clouds and the stars and the puddles shining on the grass. He felt proud and happy and hungry too, since he hadn't eaten breakfast yet. He thought he did a really good job, and I do too. What do you think? He sure painted a lot of the things that he saw in his puddle, didn't he? Let's go collect blackberries, he said, from the bushes down the road. Good idea. Sol grabbed his pail. Maybe we'll find some pennies on the way and some pine cones and gum wrappers. Sounds like Sol wants to collect more stuff. And maybe some shadows too, said Ernst. Shadows, said Sol. You can't. Yes, I can collect shadows, Ernst cried. He caught one for a second in his pail. What shadow did he catch? Do you remember? He caught the butterfly's shadow before the butterfly moved, because then it fluttered off, and he and Sol filled their pails and themselves with sweet, juicy blackberries. Yum. They collected those blackberries right in their tummies. All didn't collect the things that he wanted to collect, how would you group the kinds of things that Soul did like to collect? Could you group them into all the same sizes, or all the same colors, or all the same shapes? Like maybe all the bottle caps and rocks could go in one because they're all round. Maybe all the pink feathers and the pink rocks could go in one. So Soul was trying to help Ernst by giving him ideas and suggestions. Why do you think Soul did that? Do you think he just wanted Ernst to be happy as he was to have a collection? Because Soul's pretty happy and proud of his collections, isn't he? He has a lot of collections. So I wonder if he just wanted his brother to be as happy as he was with his own collections. Sounds like it. Well, that's all I have for today, my friends. I will see you tomorrow and we'll do some phonology. I hope you have a great day. Bye.